We're standing outside of St. Peter's Catholic Church in Queenstown, and you may have driven past it 100 times, but now this active church is ready to give you a tour. Talking about the Diocese of the Wilmington Sesquicentennial. And I'm done. I'm here with Father Clem, and after I got that right, I told him I was going to hand him the mic and walk away because that was the toughest part of my job.
The Diocese of Wilmington is celebrating 150 years as a diocese. They were started on March 3rd, 1868. So we've come now to the 150th anniversary of that event. So that we're celebrating in many different ways, and one of the ways the diocese has encouraged people is to visit 9 historic churches, kind of like a historic pilgrimage, learning about the sacrifices and efforts of people in these particular parishes, and celebrating that faithfulness and that fidelity to the Lord in these communities, but it also is a reminder of their particular parish and what they do for the Lord and for one another. After you've completed visiting the 9 churches, then you bring the paper to the Diocese of Wilmington, and the bishop will give you a certificate of completion of the pilgrimage. I wanted to kind of give the people a little background of the St. Peter's Church. Again, as you come by, you'll see on the outside there's a historic marker, and it celebrates the life and the work of Father Joseph Mosley, a Jesuit who was sent from their main community at St. Francis Xavier Church in Old Bohemia. And he was sent here in 1765 to begin the process of forming the community here at the parish. And so what he did was he bought some property, and then he put up a small priest house that they used for worship a little while. And then they expanded that in 1819 and to 1825. But then they realized that they needed to have something bigger. And so Father Edward Henchy came, and he was the pastor of St. Joseph's in Cordova, but also serving in this area. So he encouraged the community to have fundraisers and also jousting tournaments to raise money for the building of this particular church. And so they raised $6,000 through that effort. And they were hoping to build a brand new church, but then they discovered that even with that amount of money, they could not afford to build a brand new church. And so what they did was they kept the original lower structure of the 1825 church, and then they moved the walls out on either side. They raised up the ceiling, and then they added the entranceway and added more space to the sanctuary. And that church was completed in 1877, and it was dedicated on December 23rd of that year by Bishop Thomas Becker, the very first bishop of the Diocese of Wilmington.
We'll have all the dates on the screen.
And we have a tour at 10 o'clock in the morning, again at 11 o'clock, and then we have a mass at noontime.
So I guess we'll see them soon, right?
Oh, yes.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Very good.